and assign that token to them. Okay, that way when we change maps, you can just drag them right out.
Awesome.
And I'll put the art in later. But for now, so I'm sure you've all seen we have a history of events and forecast page for your start page now. We're going to be implementing a little bit of a weather system, and some effects will happen with different forecasts as they appear. Right now, there's really nothing going on, but we'll be...
Why are you so big?
He is big boy.
He is very big boy.
Because I'm a big boy.
Oh, God.
I'm a big kid now.
Oh, God.
So, anyway, yeah, just stuff up there, and we'll be keeping a little bit of a track of what you guys did. So if you missed last session, you can kind of see what went on.
So,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Another thing is if you miss, and I'm going to write this down for Bessie, I'm going to be doing a passive XP and gold for when you miss, and it's just going to be a marginal amount. It won't scale, so it's only really good while you're low level to kind of keep you caught up. And the idea is that if you didn't go out and do the adventuring, you stayed in town and you did some sort of menial labor and learned a little bit about your trade, so you got a little XP for that and a little bit of gold. So like Bessie's going to get 10 XP and 10 gold.
Okay.
And I need to get a thing to charge my earbuds because they're deciding to die right now.
Of course they are.
No. So.
No, God, no.
So I can plug into your laptop.
Is there a way I can make myself smaller?
That's why you're Koji.
Okay, while she's doing that, I'm going to go over this page that we're on real fast. Like she was saying, we have a history of events. And so on Monday, the party arrived in Pike's End and volunteered to build fences to the east. We engaged a small group of goblinoids. We also completed a few sections of fence. When we get to the town, we'll go into defensive structures a little more thoroughly. But for now, our town defense is now 10.
Okay.
So as we build more fences and walls and such, that defensive value will rise. That's going to play a part in town invasions.
Okay.
Also, we have a forecast. We stopped at the end of last session. We were going to sleep. So wake up on Tuesday morning. The forecast is sunny, no precipitation, the wind is low, and the moon is new. And so you can look forward and you can see that towards the end of the week, the weather gets a little more stormy. There will be rain and wind later on. That will have effect on the gameplay. So we will try to start our every game here on this page, and you can look at the weather forecast and see if you need to prepare different spells or make other preparations.
As we last left off, I believe it was the middle of the night, Merle, Pickney, and Grinch had decided to sleep outside.
Why?
Darn us. Because they're rowdy boys. Who knows?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to spend money.
Oh.
Well, Thorburn steps out and he kind of looks at you, Grincha, and he's like, ain't you a bard? Aren't you gonna, like, come in and perform, for free lodging? Isn't that what you bards do?
Not all the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, suit yourself.
Alright,
He
full
goes
price
back.
for you.
It's only like 5 silver.
Still.
So, he steps back. We'll wait till Steven's good to go. Lena, you have not
Mhm.
arrived yet.
I'm right here. Oh, fine. I'll just wait out here. By my
bet.
you'll have a cool introduction. Don't worry.
Sweet.
So another little bit of background for Lena, since she will be coming from the east. She is
Mhm.
currently a refugee. Farther back to the east. She keeps inching west. I don't blame her because
Yeah, I don't want to be over there.
You have heard rumors that magic is able to be used further to the west. Now, back in the east, magic has been failing. Crops have been dying because people were reliant upon magic. And the thing is there had been a spell plague before, but that was due to the death of one of the arcane gods. And only the arcane magic was affected during that time, and divine magic flourished, so you saw a lot of paladins and clerics like that springing up. Now this time, back to the east, all magic has been failing. Now it's been either very unreliable when able to be used, so you may want to cast light and you may get a fireball
Oh boy.
and cause devastation, or you may not be able to use it at all. Now, on the outskirts of town, these players had gone to help at one of the more eastern farmhouses and found that magic had been blocked entirely, but when Grincha attempted to cast Vicious Mockery, just nothing happened. He felt like there was a clog or something, like if magic came from a pipe, it was simply stopped up. So it's
Mhm.
not as
It's not that it doesn't
dangerous
exist
there.
anymore, it's just.
Well, here now,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, in the Far East, you can still access it, but it's gone haywire if you can get it. I mean, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's just completely random seeming. So, some people are still back home trying to eke out a living as best they can, but you guys, and especially you as a sorceress, have probably decided to make the move because of your magical nature. You're not very good without magic.
Mhm.
And, let's see. You need some hex
Thanks, folks. Merle will be here all night.
One of the interesting things they found out, and this is for you as player knowledge, your character wouldn't know this, when they encountered goblins and one of the hobgoblins there, they had a stone that allowed them to cast minor illusion and acid spray.
Mm.
And currently, Grinch has got it in his pocket.
Yeah.
So, that's where we leave off.
Merle wanted it first.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mouthed
Merle
off
wanted to look at
to-
it.
Yeah, he kind of mouthed off to Baron von Blanche. Or Blanche von Bear, my bad.
Baroness Blonde. Baroness Blanche von Bear, dear.
Merle was
And
missing.
so he was just like, here you go, Grincha.
Merle was misinterpreted.
Well, into the turret.
Okay. So is everyone here and able to hear?
We.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it is morning. Pickney, Grinch, and Merle, you stretch your tired, aching limbs from sleeping out on a cold, hard ground. Crick, crick, crick. Baroness Blanche von Bear, you awaken with a dainty yawn. Your bed was quite comfortable and warm. As you step out into the hallway, a small, dwarven male, a child. You recognize him as Bessie's son. He says, hello, Baroness.
Wait, who's
Hello?
I don't know what Bessie's son, his name is, but she has a son, and he's very bookish. So you guys would probably know him because you traveled a little bit with him. And he says, I'm working on my deep male voice, so forgive me. Mama was up all night. She was hooting and hollering about Grandma. She's really tired and is going to be sleeping in today. I hope that's not a problem.
Dear. No, it's never a problem. She needs her rest.
Thank you, Baroness.
Oh.
I hope you have a good day today.
Oh, you as well, dear. You as well.
So, he goes back in, presumably to go, look after his haunted, tired mother. And, you step out into the tavern lobby. Now, Merle, Pickney, Grincha, would you guys like to come in for breakfast too?
Sure.
Okay. Well,
No problem.
so when you guys enter the tavern's main lobby, you see Mayor Leong sitting at the counter, poring over a book. Her mug of tea is likely cold. Seeing you, she sticks a bookmark in the pages and closes it, and the title says, A Fool's Guide to Running a Town. You see lots of highlighting and annotations in it. She's been studying it very hard. And she
He
says,
also suggested a wall to be built around.
So she stands up and says, "Oh, good morning. I trust your excursion went well yesterday."
Oh, I'd say it went very well. We got some boar meat.
Oh, she's kind of interested in that. I didn't know there were boars out on that farm.
There wasn't.
Not anymore.
Not
Oh.
anymore. It came with a group
Well-
of nasty.
So is everybody just doing southern accents? I'm just wondering.
I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What do I do?
Well,
I do believe it is infectious.
I mean, I just feel like if I'm from the East and I do Eastern accents, I'm going to get in so much trouble.
What is an Eastern accent?
Oh, I don't, like,
like East Coast.
okay.
Try
Yes.
Canadian.
You nothing but cabbage,
Go-
okay? You nothing but cabbage. Eh?
Go for New Jersey accent. I'll tell you, when I do Dorothy,
Yeah. I don't know if I can do Jersey. I don't know. Can I do Brooklyn? I don't
Well,
know
you
if
can do
I don't know if I
Brooklyn.
can fake a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, forget about it.
Forget about it.
So
This may or may not go well.
you
It's
can
fine.
always
It's
change it.
fine.
It does kind of fit with the wandering card sharp though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That East Coast
Fast talking,
fast talking city slicker con artist.
cool hands kind of Luke.
you know. All right. Anyway.
All right, I'll
All right.
try. We'll see how long I last.
Yeah.
Well, I will say for Dorothy, I've been listening. See, you do the weirdest things for D&D. I've been listening to New Zealand talk show radio online to get like a feel for like kind of a Kiwi, accent.
Yeah.
So, it's a learning process. Probably the minute I open my mouth, I'm gonna completely forget it. So
Yeah.
hey, just have
All
fun
right.
with it.
Well, we'll both try. We'll
I
just
was-
try our best, and we'll try again next time.
Yeah, I was
Watch lots of
trying-
videos.
I was trying to do G's accent last time, and I just butchered it, and I couldn't
Ugh.
correct it no matter how hard I tried.
Oh.
It was just butchery.
It was
Ouch.
it's just gone. It's like when you're up on stage and you forget what you're gonna sing, you forget what you're gonna dance, and you just You just can't get it back, and you're stuck on stage. So
yeah, it's staged. It's performance anxiety. All right, so everybody just calm down. We're among friends. Even if we fuck up, there will be next sessions, and we'll just have to research.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So,
sorry. Continue.
So she says, like, let's see. Oh, yes, yes, we have had a lot of trouble with nasties as you put them. I'm very grateful for your help. In fact, I was going to do my morning walk today. Would you like to come with me as we go out and survey the perimeter?
Yes.
Well, I don't see why not a brisk stroll would sound lovely.
All right. So she stands up and sets off at a brisk pace. Boop, 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 boop. She is just marching along. And now, Lena, as you are coming in, you hitched a ride on a caravan, and it gives a big bump as it comes into town, and you just fly by past everyone.
My, what was that?
Out of the way! I'm walking here.
Dad?
So you kind of brush shoulders with these people setting off at their pace towards the farmland. In fact, let's see. Pickney's up in front. Lena, roll me perception to see if you heard that.
Oh, here we go. You little shit. Oh shit, where'd it go? All right, what am I rolling?
Roll me some perception.
Mm-hmm. Probably not.
You didn't hear it.
Oh, in fact, you heard something worse.
Oh.
I don't know what it was.
What'd you say to
the
me?
pitchfork is typing.
Huh? What'd you say to me? You
I
think
don't
you're
know,
better
but that
than me?
pitchfork is typing.
You think you're better than me? You want to go? You want to go? Come here. Come here.
Pitchfork is typing.
Who is the pitchfork?
I don't. I'm assuming that might be Steven.
I mean, the pitchfork wouldn't be able to hear anyone.
I wouldn't think so.
Oh dear. So there is
Lord.
a fight erupting on the town. The inanimate objects are talking, and the mayor looks at you guys and says, "Excuse me? What is going on here?" Marvelous Pig. Well, Marvelous Pig isn't. In fact, at this time, the Marvelous Pig shows up. Grincha, he's looking at you.
Piggy!
He snorts.
Yeah, out of my way. You want to go? You want to go, boy? Come on.
Hey.
Come on, I'll show you how we do it back east.
Hey, we do
You
not
back
fight in
alley
front of
son
this
of a
pig.
bitch.
We do not
Back
fight
alley.
in front of this pig.
Come here.
Whoa!
Now hold on, hold on.
Now.
Hey,
No
no.
need for such hostility.
We do not fight in front of the pig. Let's
The
go
hell
run
we
back.
don't.
Now I'm sure whatever Grincha has said, you will apologize. There's no need for coarse disagreement.
Oh, yeah? I'll believe it when I hear it.
No, you was rude. You were rude brushing
Blanche?
past like that.
Blanche, roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Lena, are you persuaded by this lovely, noble lady
Maybe.
and her delicate southern manners? She presents a good case.
Delicate.
And
Whoop. I don't even know if that's the right roll.
Oh, it's up to you if you're persuaded. I kind of leave that to the players.
Well,
if it's an
then
exceptional
shit,
roll,
I just wasted a good roll.
Oh man.
All right, not thinking about it. Tell you what,
Man,
I'll
Jeff.
be persuaded when he apologizes.
Now, Grincha, be a gentleman and just apologize to the lady. We have to get going.
Yeah.
After she apologizes for what she did to us, she was kind of rude passing by us.
Now, I'm sure she was in a hurry and a rush, and she didn't mean it, did you, miss?
Nah, sure not. Besides, look how big this road is. You couldn't have moved either?
I mean, we were already on our way.
You saw me walking this way.
So did you.
Granger, as a
Mhm.
gentleman, please defer to the lady.
All right,
Yeah,
miss.
Grincha.
All right,
Apologize to the lady.
That's a
No.
lady.
Oh,
Now,
She
sir,
clears her throat.
no
You're
need to be
next.
that rude.
She clears her throat and says, if you all don't mind, I have things to do today. So either we continue on or I will go by myself.
Oh, we can go. We can move on.
Okay. She kind of looks at you, Lena, and says, now, if you are of the adventuring sort, we do need helping hands, and I would not be opposed to bringing you along to look at our work as well. If you are here to make money.
Merle.
Well, she doesn't wait for an answer. She just keeps walking.
And I'm walking with her.
All right.
Sam.
Well, we go back.
All right, but
To the
only because I
farmhouse.
want my apology.
There are no more mushrooms.
He was gonna be waiting
There
for
are
a while.
no more. No more goblins.
Where the hell did my person go?
You gotta drag it in on this layer.
Oh.
You go to your journal and you click over your name after it's highlighted, and yeah, you just
and
click
drag it in the map.
Okay.
There you go.
For real though, how do I shrink my person?
I think the
kinda-
GM can
she
only do
big.
that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
She's big?
alright.
Yeah,
She's a tad large.
There she goes.
There
Okay,
we
here we go.
Thank All right,
You're
but-
probably going to have to relink the original token, or else you're going to have to shrink it every time you pull it in.
Oh.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Awesome possum.
Okay. Now it looks like Pickney, for whatever reason, there we go. 12. There we go. I'll relink these tokens in a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was
Oh.
wondering like why am I dead?
Okay. So, she carries on. Boop, 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 boop. And stops to look at your fence. And you can see she kind of bounces on her toes a little bit and gives a little bit of a clap. She seems very excited, but she kind of notices, like, you guys behind her and kind of clears her throat again and kind of smooths her shirt and regains her composure. She seems to remember that she is mayor now. And she says,
Stab at the heavy barrel.
sure, you can do whatever you like.
Could be a mimic. Kill it.
Nah, it's not a mimic.
Okay.
It's just a friendly barrel. Oh! That's dragging pitchforks in. Okay. And she says, oh, this is wonderful. You know, where I last came from, I couldn't convince anyone to do any town security at all until it was too late. So, this is very satisfactory work. And she
Well,
says,
we do that.
congratulations.
Thank you ever
well,
so much.
Say what?
You have exceeded my expectations. Tell me, Blanche, I noticed your hand axes. Did you do this?
Yes. Is it lovely?
Oh, it is.
Do you
And
need
she's
more?
marveling. Yes, we always need defense. As you could see, we're having a tremendous problem with invaders. Goblins, hobgoblins. We even had some bugbears come through. It's
Oh, believe
know,
me, darling.
these-
I understand and believe you.
well, I tell you what. How about I bring you around town and introduce you to the people within it. I'm certain since you've just arrived, none of you have had time to make your introductions, and I would be more than happy to do that for you.
Oh, would you? That it would be delightful.
Fantastic. She seems very excited about this prospect and says, "Tell me, do you all plan to stay for a while?"
If there's some action, sure.
Probably for a while.
And she kind of nods and says, "Believe you me, there is always action around these parts." In fact,
I guess I'm here to stay.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I don't get hobgoblin handled.
Say what? Now that's a story I need to hear.
Well, if you
Oh,
want to
just
point out where the
funny.
action happened.
What are those pitchforks and barrel doing?
I gave you guys
Forming.
interactables.
They're forming a
circle?
ritual circle.
Oh, should we be worried?
Not unless you're scared of Sekhmet.
Yeah, those are interactables left over, and you are able to drag them out of your,
Journal.
what do you call this? Your journal section.
Oh,
And,
Lord.
Oh, they were playing him
So,
bear
yeah.
in the middle.
You're having fun with that. So those were kind of left over from the fight, where we're going to try to put on the map tokens that you guys are able to use to your own creativity. I don't have any special purpose in mind when we put them. It's just, well, for instance, Merle, tell us what you plan to do with the hay and the pitchforks.
Well, there was this little pile of hay here.
The accent comes out.
And I didn't really get a chance to do anything during that fight. But if I could have lured a goblin to follow me over here, where the goblin would be in the hay, I was going to ready an action to use an item, and when the goblin stepped in the hay, I was going to use my tinderbox to light the hay on fire.
Ooh.
But I didn't.
That goblin's on fire.
Yeah, the setup didn't allow for that, but that's the sort of thing that I was thinking of. Also, I also considered grabbing the pitchfork here, because this stone was kind of in the way of the goblins who were right here. I considered setting the hay on fire and then using the pitchfork to pitch the hay over the rock on top of the goblins.
Oh.
But the fight was relatively short. If it had gone on longer, I probably would have, because I couldn't cast spells. So
Yeah.
I was just using my slingshot. So I
And
was,
Just risk setting the place on fire.
And I was actually on top of the hay.
yeah.
Oh, well.
You know, it's just looking for things that you could do creatively with the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's what that stuff is for.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, if nobody has anything else they'd like to do here, we're going to go
Wait.
back to town.
I do have one thing.
Wait.
I have
Okay, what do you want to do?
I look over at Lena and I'm like, I'm sorry.
What are you looking at?
I was just wanting to say I'm sorry.
No.
Well, apology accepted. And I
Okay,
slap
then.
him on the back.
Isn't it nice when everything gets resolved?
That sounds like a bad massage.
Ginger,
I'll
are you
buy you a
alright?
drink later. Okay, but since I'm joining this party, I need some questions answered. What the hell?
What the
Hell
hell?
is a very scary place full of brimstone and fire and devils.
Yeah, sure.
Be more specific when you ask questions. This group seems to be a little slower.
Yeah, okay, sure. What's she talking about? Y'all had some action here recently, and I missed out on it.
Yeah,
That's a damn shame.
Well,
Goblins and goblins.
yeah. You see, Pickney over there, he kind of got dragged under into those trees over there.
Right
by
here,
some
you can see the blood
hobgoblin.
still.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Looks like I missed a good fight. Dang.
Yeah.
But if your group's this exciting, I'm looking forward to sticking around. Shit, my accent keeps changing. Oh, well.
It's alright.
Don't worry about
Mine does too.
Hang on.
Well, y'all notice Merle's gone.
What? Where did he go?
Where's the pig?
Slippery little thing. Uh-oh. Do we need to save the pig, or,
Shall we go looking for
I mean,
him?
no offense, I hear stories of
Pig!
Westerners.
Merle, what are you doing?
I done found Piggy.
Uh-oh.
You all right there, Piggy?
it. Merle's just talking with the pig.
Why is the pig in the well?
He looked like he needed to go take a bath.
Ask the
I
pig.
might join him.
That's not where they take a bath.
You're doing weird things with this pig?
Tilly-ho!
I hear stories about you people.
That is drinking water.
What you mean, you people?
Don't go in there.
You should
Pete, you guys.
The pig makes a sad snort.
Yeah, let's get this pig out of this well, huh?
I give the pig the very last mushroom in my bag.
You get to pet the pig.
Sue
So give him a good pet.
Super pets everywhere.
All right. You get
Roll for animal handling.
the advantage, the one-time advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, he does a flip.
Ah, that's one talented pig.
It
That
is
is a
the marvelous
pig.
It is the marvelous pig, after all.
Mhm.
More like the other
Marvelous pig. Now, I will say, if you can continue to give the pig tasty treats, you know that he really likes mushrooms, the pig will continue to give you rewards.
Okay.
It's always good to be kind to the animals around you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Although
Pig
So,
agrees.
where's the nearest rotting log, huh?
Half step
well,
to your left.
there is a stop. There are no mushrooms because the pig has cleared them. Now, however,
About this one.
there will be other new air. Now, the pig has made the rounds in this farm. Now,
Of
there will
course.
be other areas later that you will be able to check.
They'll respawn.
Yes.
Kidding.
She mentions that out west, there are. Well, she says there are areas out west where we have been gathering lumber where you may be able to find more mushrooms. In fact, if you would like, I could show you the way and you could go out today.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, we go back to town. Now, she says, my offer still stands if you'd like to buy anything today. I can introduce you, or if you'd like to get right on to the west, I'll give you a map with a few directions on it.
I mean, I'm new to the group, so I'll just follow you guys.
We understand you, Merle.
Well, real quickly, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of text at the bottom now that says population, structures, materials, and infrastructure. Would you like us to go over that real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to leave that to Blake, if that's all right by him. Blake, are you muted?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can't hear
am.
you. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was clearing my throat and I forgot to unmute it. Okay. So I mentioned earlier about town invasions.
Mm-hmm.
And the way this works is we build defenses and other structures, and you can see them listed down here. There's also a handout in your journal called Town Mechanics up at the top, which you can open up, and it has a chart.
Gotcha.
Currently, the population of Pikes Inn is 150. For every 10 people added to the population, the number of defensive structures that we can install increases by 1. So currently, the maximum number of structures that we can install is 15. You can see over on the far right the cost of the structures as well as what they do for the town. Just left of that is the available materials we have. Our structures are crafted according to the crafting rules. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So they're going to function just like the crafting rules do. So yeah, did we decide whether a wooden fence would then cost 100 gold of materials or 200?
Well, they would cost 100 and then the materials are 100, right?
Right. Okay. I was just making sure that was what we decided. So yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
200 is the total cost, which means the crafting cost is 100. So we would have to spend, for example, on our wooden fence, we need 100 gold worth of materials, and then we have to hit a 100 crafting check to finish off the rest of the value.
Gotcha.
Now, the only difference is everybody can participate in the building of defensive structures, and we add together all of the rolls. So if 3 different people rolls, that's 3d20 plus the relative modifiers times 3 to get the value. People who
you're explaining that.
People who have applicable toolkit proficiencies, such as masonry or carpentry kits, get to roll with advantage.
Okay.
So yeah, so the more people work on a structure, the quicker it's completed. There are certain rules.
Oh, I like that.
Gear supplies.
Hell
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I don't think those help the defensive value of the town.
It helps with morale.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, morale. So
When we get a barracks, you can roll with Brewer's Surprise.
Actually, maybe that'll have something to do with the rally mechanic.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because we have some mechanics planned that aren't listed yet because we don't have access to the structures. But currently, you can see that we have 1 wooden fence, which we built during our last game. And the town came with 2 stone towers, which you can actually see placed on the map at the south and the east gates.
Yes.
Giving us an offense value of 10 and a defense value of 5. Now, during an invasion, creatures who attack the town deal damage to the town each round that they are here. We have a certain formula, but what's important is your defense value basically chops. It acts as temporary HP. They have to eat through the town's defensive value before they deal damage to the town's HP, and the town's hit points is actually its population. So
Okay.
Once
That's
once
scary.
you lose your defensive value, the monsters are actually able to start killing people.
Oh, hell no.
So
Oh, hell no.
yeah, so
Would anyone like to help me build a stone fence?
yeah. Well, as you can
I'm
see,
on it.
the materials column right now we have 50 wood. We have no stone and no iron.
Oh, crap.
So we're gonna have to go out and gather these
yeah.
materials, and west in quarries and in lumber, in lumber-rich areas and stuff like that. We may even have to secure these areas so that they can be farmed reliably. So,
so what are we waiting on? Let's go.
Well, one last explanation. Monsters deal their damage at the beginning of each round. The offensive value is dealt by the town's offensive structures, such as towers, at the end of the round, and it deals a number of hit points of damage equal to the offense. So currently, at the end of each round, our town deals 10 hit points in damage to the invaders, and it's applied to the weakest monster first. So,
of course.
For example, if there's a goblin who has 5 HP left, and that's the lowest HP, he takes the first 5 hit points of damage. The next 5 hit points is given to the next highest HP goblin. So, and so on and so forth until there is no more damage to be distributed, and then the round rolls over to the beginning. So that's how town invasions work. So, yeah, we're definitely going to want to build more defensive structures because we don't want them eating through our defense, right at the very beginning. Also, each time your defense value is depleted to 0, there is a chance that you lose a random defensive structure.
Oh, crap.
So when that defense value is reduced to 0, there's a base 50% chance that you lose a random structure. Now, later on, we will be able to decrease the chance of that happening through various structures and actions that we can take. However, there will be certain monsters who can increase it. So ogres equipped with, siege weapons might increase the chance that you lose a structure.
Shit.
So now, we'll get into that whenever we see our first town invasion, which won't happen tonight.
Right.
But keep that in mind. We're going to have a little bit of time to prepare.
Awesome.
But yeah, so it's a form of tower defense.
Welcome to town tower defense. If you all hate it, we'll tweak it.
Oh, and also one more important thing is there's a maximum amount of materials that we can hold, and it's based on our structure max. Each structure is worth 20 gold points worth of storage. So right now, with a structure max of 15, we can hold 300 gold worth of materials for each different type of material.
Okay.
So so if we bring back more materials on a gathering run than we have storage value for, the extra is immediately sold at half value.
Okay. Damn.
So, for example, if
you do get gold.
Yeah, we do get gold.
True.
So if we brought back 500 stone, 300 would go into our storage, and we would sell the remaining 200 for half price, and we would get 100 gold left over.
Um.
Go ahead.
Miss Z, could I trouble you borrowing a pickaxe?
Oh, that would be a job for Devlin Granger, and he is our blacksmith. How about I go introduce you to him?
Yeah.
So she goes over there, and let me pop him up to the token layer.
What? You really need to watch where you're going.
Hello, folks. Morning to you. Mayor, you got a group here with you. What's going on? And she says, this lady here is looking for a pickaxe. I thought you might be able to supply her with one. She has helped with our town defenses. So, Baroness, if you'd like to make your introduction.
Hello, sir. I am Baroness Blanche Von Bear, and I would hate to trouble you, but I would like to borrow a pickaxe so we can get some stone to build a stone fan.
Borrow? Ha! You can keep it. This town, nobody here's got use for pickaxes. I mean, look at my store. Nobody's buying. You can have it if you're here to defend.
Oh, lovely.
And
Well,
he
I'll
hands
get
it to you.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, you're welcome anytime. And if you ever need armor or, you know, your weapons upgraded, any repairs, please let me know. I will shoe horses. I'm desperate for work.
Oh. I like that
Wow.
word.
Well, I'll take note and be sure to let you know.
Okay. So, would you like to meet anyone else around the town, or are you guys good to go?
We can meet everybody in town before we leave.
Okay.
Gather supplies.
She says,
Yeah,
I'll make
any
it quick. I
axes
can
or
understand.
shovels.
Well, first, she says, well, how about we go down and meet Galen? He is our guard. And she says, Galen! Galen, come out here! And he comes out. He says, howdy do, folks.
Howdy.
My name's
do.
Galen.
Morning.
I trust that I won't be seeing y'all much of the times as I am the jailer. I hope that we don't have to do too much business with each other.
Agreed.
And he says, well, if y'all won't be needing me, I'm watching the town drunk right now. Gotta make sure he doesn't make another daring escape.
What an idiot.
So she says, and up here, y'all will probably meeting, you all will be meeting her probably quite a lot. Her name's Gwinnera Green. She sells goods.
Mm-hmm.
Let me, I'm sorry, I hate flipping layers. Now, Gwinnera steps out with a cheerful grin, and she notices Grincha, and she says a customary dwarfish greeting to you, and seems very excited to be seeing another dwarf around here.
Well, a customary dwarven meeting to you too.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have anything. And she gives a little chipper wave to all the rest of you and says, "Oh, it's a delight to see more fresh faces around here. Oh, I trust your journey wasn't too hard coming
Not
in."
at all, dear. Not at all.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Do you all have some time to have a look at my wares? I tell you, it's the freshest stuff around. In fact, she says it's the only stuff around.
No business like no business, huh?
Well,
So-
let's go take a look at her wares.
Okay.
Yeah, what's she got?
Blake, do you have the, didn't you have a shopping guide
Yes, I do.
with common items and all that?
And if you look in my Google Drive,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
it is.
Okay, so,
So open it up, go to Pathfinder, and then go to D&D. Don't ask me to make
Okay.
sense of that.
my
And
drive.
then
Okay. D&D shop catalog V11.
that's the one.
Okay. So,
And scroll down to page 2, and there's a general store there.
yeah, I'm zooming in on it. So, we have things like common blankets, buckets, candles. You can get a hammer for 1 gold. You can get, let's see, oh, for some reason it doesn't have a lamp. You can get a lock for 10 gold. There's paper for 2 silver for 1 sheet. You can get another miner's pick for 2 gold, although hers is not nearly as nice as the blacksmith's. You can get pot. You can get a pouch. You can get more rope.
Pot?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take some of that. Yeah.
She hands you an iron pot, good
Oh.
for cooking, and says, 2 gold, please.
Oh.
She says, I don't
on
sell the good
second-
stuff here.
Yeah, on second thought, I'll just take the other pickaxe, thanks.
She whispers to you, do you really think I would sell that with the mayor watching?
Why not?
Makes sense. But yes, I'll take the pot for 2 gold.
There's no
Oh,
FDA
okay.
in this time period. Oh, DEA, that's what I'm thinking.
Now, she also has carpenter tools for 15 gold. She has some cook's utensils, but they're 50 gold.
Pass.
So, is there anything you guys are kind of looking for?
How much was the carpenter tools?
They are 15.
15? Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Merle would like to practice a trade, but he is broke.
Do I have money? I don't know.
I think you started with 15 gold. Look down there under your equipment.
Come here.
Bottom middle
Move.
of your character sheet.
Yep, 15 gold. So I could buy it.
Now, you can also haggle with her with a persuasion check.
Oh, I could. Since we're helping save the town, what say we bring that down to 5 gold?
She thinks about
As soon
it.
as I find my persuasion.
She taps her chin and says, this is a mighty fine carpenter's set of tools. You do have a little bit of a point, but how would you feel more about 12?
How about 7?
Can I also take a look at the carpenter tools?
Yes, you certainly can.
Is it a perception check?
Now, what are you trying to perceive?
If the quality is as good as the price?
Well, that is the base price from the sheet. That's actually
Well, what
normal now.
what she means is looking at the tools. These are this is generally the going rate.
Yeah.
It's not like she's trying to sell you crap tools for a high price, nor normal tools for a high price. If you went into any general store, this is pretty much what you would expect to see.
Okay, I tell her, how about this? You give her half the price since we are getting materials to defend the city?
She says, oh, but ma'am, if I go any lower than 10, I'll be making a loss. This is my livelihood, you know.
In trade, I'll give you this boar skin.
She
How are you
kind of
better
looks at it.
persuasion than I am?
She says, how about a tab for the difference?
How big was that boar skin?
Not big enough.
It was a piglet.
Oh.
You're offering the size for like little socks,
So,
little leather socks.
Okay, 9, and that's my final offer.
we are helping you protect your business, dear.
I mean, if we don't
She
defend
says-
the business, you won't have any business.
That sounds like a threat.
It's just a fact.
Is this a shakedown? Is this what that thing is called?
Of course
No.
not. How could you say such a thing? A lady would never do such.
Oh, I see.
Right,
It's
You know-
called
Tina.
budgeting, okay?
Merle must be mistaken. It just sure
It's-
looks like a shakedown.
It's called
It is.
budgeting.
Gwenera whispers in Dwarvish to Grincha, and she says, "Are these trustworthy people?" She says, "They're asking for an awfully low price, and now this wood elf, he does make it sound as if they are sort of a rough and tumble sort."
We're not trying to shake you down.
Hey, you
This is
can't understand
Dwarvish.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
dwarf.
y'all don't understand that. However, Merle whispers in Dwarvish. Merle does
Oh.
not know if they are shady. Merle just calls the shots as he sees them.
They,
She
and
looks a little
Grincha speaks in dwarves as well. It's like they're rough around the edges, but for the most part, they've been good people.
Okay, well, she kind of looks at you a little bit surprised, Merle, and then kind of nods at you too, Grincha, and says, "I'll take your boreskin for the difference." And you said 9 was your final offer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, she kind of hands you over the carpenter's tools and gives you one last look, and then gives you kind of a retail smile. And says,
Oh.
"Thank you for your
Retail
business."
smile.
Oh, Lord. Oh, now I feel like a jackass.
I smile back the same kind of smile.
Merle looks at her and says, "Merle does not have money. Could Merle work for our, what do you call it, value of store?" No, that's not right.
I think I understand what you're asking for, and that could be an agreeable deal. I do have quite a few crates back there that have been a little bit difficult to pull around on my own. Now, what are you looking at for in exchange for your service?
Merle is looking at the future.
Oh, she says, well, I tell you what, how about I bring you around my shop, and you point at something you like.
Right. Give me a second then.
She
Carry
says,
on.
now, this lamp could light your future.
Even Merle knows that's cheesy.
She shrugs.
She tried.
Um,
Points for trying.
let's see. He points at the hooded lantern.
Okay.
He kind of likes that.
Okay. Yeah, she can see that. She says it is a very nice lantern. Now, she kind of directs you to the back room back there,
Uh-huh.
and points at a couple boxes, some big wooden crates and things like that, and gets you to work.
Okay.
Kind of just stacking them up tidily, and she says, this is labeled produce, this one's labeled, mess kits and tool kits, and if you could just keep them together, that she would appreciate it.
Let me see something.
I can make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
I was going to see if he was wise enough to draw pictures on the crate, since he so that he could just match the pictures. So I guess instead he'll see if he's smart enough to remember her instructions.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Merle.
He gives
She
it his
looks at
best
you.
shot, but it
She
probably
looks at you with
And I don't notice a damn thing. I can't help him. I'm sorry.
She looks at him with pity and says, "So, that was an excellent
can't
try,
help you, I'm
and thank
sorry."
you. Here is your lamp, and please go." Thank you so much.
Merle walks out whistling a jaunty tune.
Oh, boy.
As the doors close, you see her reorganizing her boxes.
I don't know if you saw it, but I said that I would hand her 3 pieces of gold when everyone isn't looking.
And she definitely appreciates that. Next time you come in, she will be quite a bit friendlier with you than probably everyone else.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, that's about everyone. You are pointed at the bank, and she says, usually Beckett works here, but I believe he is out sick right now. But when he gets in, you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
He is quite the flamboyant sort.
Oh,
So-
my. Puts on his own
So-
parade, huh?
Yeah, he's a little bit like a shaven Dorian, I guess you'd say.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like Solus and
Um,
Dorian put together.
Something like that. He's not bald, though. He takes good care of his...
Oh, God.
So,
Dorian's not that flaming, but I get what you mean.
so, oh,
Yeah, that's a neat trick.
yeah, it certainly does. She says, I don't know. Perhaps he does cast something like Eternal Flame on himself from time to time.
Eternal flamer.
That might be his style. Well, without further ado, let me write up a map for you all to the west, so that you may go gather more resources.
Uncle.
Do be careful. We had some people go out to gather more firewood and lumber, and they had to come running back without their cart. Perhaps if you find it, if you wouldn't mind bringing it back. They said there are some raiders in the area, so do
No
keep
sweat.
that in mind.
We'll handle them just fine.
She
At
was,
least I will.
she looks pretty convinced of your abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So she marks it for you, and it is further to the west. It's following that trail up to the western wildlands.
Oh.
And it's not too hard to follow. It is a pretty straight path. And you enter
Ooh, new map.
kind of, you follow a southwest trail, and you end up here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be at the very top of the trail.
I keep looking for Skaya, but I'm gonna have to look for Blanche.
Right?
Hold on, just a bit. Steven went AFK.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do. What the fuck?
Ooh, who yelled?
Gathering material.
Yep.
Hunting we will go. Hunting we will
Alright.
go.
We ain't hunting?
We're hunting for firewood.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
I need to
Hunting,
find some
yeah.
stuff.
We'll call
Okay.
it that.
So you guys enter in from a relatively uneventful journey. And you're kind of looking around, and you notice a little bag right here on a stick.
Huh?
Yep.
We're
what
not
on
that
stick?
dumb, right? Sounds like a trap.
No, you know it's a
Oh,
bag on a
what on a
stick. Would anyone?
How high is it?
It's like a little bandana. Like, you know how people walking
Oh,
on the
yeah,
railroad?
yeah.
Yeah, somebody's little food
Yeah,
or something
those
for the
old
day.
cartoons where somebody would run away from home. They got this handkerchief and they
Oh,
go
it's
for
a
okay.
hobo
Exactly.
Yeah.
sack.
A
Yes.
hobo bag.
Okay.
Yes, it is exactly a hobo bag. Now,
Dig it.
would anyone like to roll investigation on the hobo bag?
Who's got the highest?
You can all investigate if you want. Okay, Grincha. Grincha
No.
is bold and steps forward to look at the hobo bag.
Oh,
Well, Grincha got there first.
Yeah.
And you look, it looks to be the size kind of appropriate for a child. Grincha, you could kind of hold it comfortably at your height. Any of the taller folk here, maybe a little too tiny. So you open it up, and it is filled with some little hard seed cakes, like seeds kind of pressed with honey and little fruits and nuts. It's got a pile of nuts, some rocks, and what looks to be like a little doll inside.
Oh, that's depressing.
It is a little green doll with little yellow rock eyes.
Oh. Yeah.
It's adorable. It's a little bye-bye.
Did someone's kid run away from home?
Here.
Well, as you're discussing that amongst yourselves, you hear some hooting and hollering from in here.
Oh, that can't be good.
I rage.
No, not so fast. Let's sneak in first.
Who's that?
There's a little child in danger.
So are you saying that kind of loudly?
Who, me?
Maybe she tries to. We have to rush to like quiet her.
Okay. So
I don't know what I roll for that. Strength, dexterity.
Yeah.
What?
Merle would like to sneaky sneak. Well, Merle, you can certainly roll some stealth. Okay. Well, Lena, you make a little crackle. Merle doesn't.
Shit.
And you hear a shh, and somebody whispers in Goblinish. Now, this is a very high Goblin voice, even higher than normal. And they go, Maka, shut up! And you hear a little bit of like rustling up there.
Crap.
As they kind of start, it sounds like they're kind of going back and forth. Whoever it is. So Merle, you continue to sneak?
Yes.
Okay, so you're by that stump. Merle.
Is there enough room to hide behind this
see.
stump?
Yeah, you can hide behind the stump.
Okay.
If you're like on your belly, they
he's-
probably won't be able to see you.
He's army crawling.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Merle
happened?
sneaky
Merle, you see
Merle
this?
is sneaky sneaking. I made a noise, so I'm frozen.
Merle sees these guys. Merle sees goblin children. And what Merle sees is that the young girl and the boy with the top knot are flattening themselves up to the tree. Meanwhile, one of them is dangling upside down from the tree.
That would be Roka.
Yes.
Can I whisper? Does anybody here speak Goblin?
Not me.
Nope.
Well, Merle stays flattened and hidden and quiet.
Okay.
Can anyone see me from over here?
Pickney can.
Pickney can. Merle holds up 3 fingers and then makes a series of motions which is meant to mean small, tiny child goblin. But whether or not Pickney can interpret him is...
Uh-oh.
Is up to Pickney.
Let's see. Is there a check I can roll to communicate?
Wait.
Let me.
Pickney is not here currently.
Oh, okay. Well, Pickney
Well,
isn't looking at him.
Pickney switches places with Grincha.
Oh, okay. So Grincha sees me.
Grincha sees you.
Okay. So.
So.
I am
What does
attempting-
Grincha need to roll?
me. Huh?
What do I have to roll?
How about for Grincha, you roll insight to see if you can interpret Merle's signals. Oh, you get them.
Excellent.
With flying colors. You understand through his complex finger waving that there are 3 small goblins.
Can I whisper that to the rest of the people?
Yeah, you can.
Merle spots 3 small goblin children. I think this bag is one of theirs.
Why'd they leave it here?
I don't know, but I'm taking it.
Him.
Can you ask him? What are they doing?
Merle, what are they doing?
He makes another series of gestures, which is meant to say they're hanging one upside down and swinging him around. But once again, Grincha will have to interpret him.
Oh, not again.
Jesus.
God.
Grincha is tuned into the Merle channel.
Apparently. Coming in loud and clear.
Great minds think alike, Merle thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I whisper that to them. There's one of them that's swinging around. Just looks like they're playing.
Let's kill them.
Why?
They're goblins, so.
Yeah, but they're
Close
children.
to town. Where there's children, there are adults, dear.
Good point.
Merle's gonna try to crawl back.
Roll me another stealth.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, they hear ya. Oh, one of them kind of slaps. Maka slaps his twin and kind of like points. And he sort of like waves his hand like, ooh, I'm going to be a big warrior, you know? And let's see. He kind of does a quick little sprint and he jumps over this log. And Merle, he grabs onto your foot, kind of belly sliding. And he goes, I gotcha!
All right,
Merle
I'm gonna just
roars
rush
at
the little
him,
shit.
like roar.
Okay, as soon as you roar, he screams and skitters back to the group.
All right, can we rush him?
And Merle just starts laughing.
Raka
I would
starts
like
laughing
to
too.
vote.
The one that was upside down, he starts laughing too, but he throws up a little.
Ew.
He's been upside down for a while.
Oh my.
Krisha kind of jumps back. Ugh. Raka! And she says, who you? Comes up to Merle. Who you?
Oh God.
This is Merle.
Merle,
What are you?
this Krisha. I'm a Krisha.
Ooh.
I'm the boss's daughter. And she kind of stands up proudly.
Who the boss?
Is it go?
Dad!
Oh Lord. Who's your daddy?
Who them other two?
Yoda.
Brothers?
Ask them where their father
They're
lives.
also dumb.
All children are dumb.
Not me.
Are you a children?
I'm a lady. Because I'm the
A
boss's
lady.
daughter.
He says, "What a coincidence! We got a lady in our group too."
Is it you?
He points at Blanche.
Ladies are important. Oh.
Burn.
Oh. You want to play?
What are you?
It's just us and it's boring.
What are you playing?
Smack Rocka.
Sounds exciting.
Sure, let's all
She
play
takes-
Smack Rocka.
She takes your hand and she leads you to Rocka, who is still dangling upside down and laughing like a dummy.
Mm.
And then she looks at Pickney and she says, "You, Merle?"
Come again.
Merle
No.
says, "No, that's a picnic."
Oh.
Epiphany.
She has an
Pick me, it's me. Leave my name alone out of this.
Didn't think they knew that word.
Didn't they know?
Maka comes up and goes, "And who are you?"
Who, me?
To Lena. "Yeah, you.
Lena, Inverness.
The hit and
Are you a
runner.
kobold?"
No, I am not. Do I look like I have fur to you?
Like a what?
Do I look
You
like
couldn't
I
catch
have
it.
fur to you? These are scales, not fur.
Actually, kobolds have
Oh.
scales.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not a kobold. I'm a
You
dragonborn.
look like a kobold. You're a dragon?
Smell like one too.
I swish my tail so she can see it. Yeah. Or he, whatever.
Yeah. Oh. He seems to want to grab onto your tail. Do you let him?
Kind of like playing with a cat, you know? Wiggle it close, kind of pull it away.
He says, "You should hit Rocco with your tail."
You think so?
That is asking
Yeah!
for a death sentence.
Oh
They
boy.
start clapping. "Hit Rocca! Hit Rocca!" And even Rocca's going, "Yeah! Hit Rocca!"
Why are they speaking in third person? Well, I speak in third person too. Never mind.
You have to say. Why it is Merle?
So, Grinch, did you take their food? From the front there?
I brought it with them. It was like, kind of like, is this yours?
Yeah, why you take my stuff?
I mean, it was
Can
kind
I
of like
insight
over
check?
there. And
Can
you
I
kind of
insight
left
check?
it. What are you insighting?
What was that?
Can I insight check that? If it's really their
If
stuff.
it's theirs? Yeah. Mm, the little doll inside is of green cloth. I mean, it's likely that it is a goblin doll. I mean, it's pretty crude. They stuck rocks in for the eyes. What is
That
this
sounds right.
pitchfork doing?
That fucking pitchfork has more insight than I do.
For real.
Wait, no, that was my role.
Why are you the pitchfork?
Down at the very bottom, there's a drop down. You must have clicked it on accident. Where it says "as." Click that and click "Pickney."
Fucking pitchfork.
Wait, say that again?
We should just play as inanimate objects next time.
Underneath the chat log on the far
Be
right,
like brave little toaster, you know?
all the way down at the bottom right, there's a drop down. It says "as,"
Okay.
and that.
Am I gonna have to re-roll again?
No.
No, you can keep it.
All it does is change the name. It doesn't. It still uses your stats for everything.
Yeah, I was wondering why, like, every time I've been rolling, it's like, I am the wheelbarrow, or I am the pitchfork. Like, wait, what?
Dibs on being the hoe.
Yeah, somehow you were selecting it. You might have been tabbing or something.
I see.
Yeah, just select Pickney again.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Pickney, you can tell from like your days as like an outlander and all that, and kind of knowing about goblins, that the food inside is the kind of stuff goblins would have. Now you know they probably don't bake bread, so the bread might be stolen, but that's about it.
So where'd you get this fine, delicious bread here? Looks very delicious. I mean, certainly not a goblin would eat something like this.
Daddy gave it to me.
Your daddy, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice man.
Yeah, he's the boss.
The boss of who?
Us?
Does he have
Where
the
is us?
Huh?
Where is us?
She kind
The
of like
rest of
looks
you.
at you and, well, down. They're talking. We're playing.
So this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the best game.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all take turns?
No, because it's called
No.
Smack Rocka. You can only smack Rocka. That's the rule.
Oh. So we can't smack Maka?
Well, you can try, but he's gonna be a warrior, so
Mm.
he'll fight you.
Okay.
Merle likes easy to understand rules.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand what you guys are talking about, but I'll follow along.
All right, I'll give.
Well, they still seem to want to watch you, Lena, hit Rocco with your tail.
I lean
All
over.
right,
I think that's a good idea.
Gently smack him.
I lean over to
Okay.
Baroness von Bear, and was like,
Like enough to make a sound, but not enough to like really hurt.
Okay. Well, your tail is still pretty strong, so he kind of swings up and swings back in a pendulum, and he is cackling wildly. He loves it.
Okay. All right, I'll smack him again. Let's see if we can get him to go all the way around.
So they're watching. Grincha, did you want to say something to Blanche?
yeah, I was like, aren't we supposed to be collecting firewood? Or just wood?
I'm collecting stone, dear. But I'm a little bit worried about these goblins.
I am too.
The adults must be nearby.
That's what I'm worried about.
We could make a ruckus to draw them over here.
But I don't want to hurt the children. They're just kids after all.
And kids grow up to be adult goblins. And adult goblins ransacking cities.
Not if they're taught different.
Honey, can you think about teaching these anything different?
I mean, right now they just seem very carefree.
All
Like
children are
normal
carefree.
children.
Nature or
And-
nurture, the philosopher's dilemma.
Mm.
Can you convince them to leave their families and become common folk who follows the rules? Do you think if they can follow the rules of society?
I mean, isn't your father a bear?
My father is not a bear, he's a barbarian.
I turn around, just look at them, conversating. Like, very interesting conversation we have back there.
What about it?
This time?
Peggy loves animals, especially horses.
Yeah.
And half the time, my mother is the one who's reining him in.
Well, with your nobility, I'm pretty sure and stature and your
Go on.
Noble bears.
Your intimidation, they could probably be
I
swayed.
don't have intimidation, dear. Look at me.
I don't know. The way you swing that sword around kind of scares me.
Candy just fell out.
Oh,
I try to catch Rocka.
oops. Sorry.
Make me. Well, it was a crappy rope. You
Yeah,
can tell that now.
Mm-hmm.
He's still laughing. He thinks it's part of the game. Making dexterity checks. Everyone in his line.
Am I in his line?
Projectile. Yeah, you can try.
Just straight dex.
Oh, wow. Merle got him.
Merle, you were determined to catch.
Oh.
Everyone's
Oh,
pretty ready.
Currently, here, I'm gonna have to move you to the side. He is sitting between you two. As you both got half of him. Pickney, you got the head part. Merle, you got the feet part.
Merle, let's go.
Oh, that's cold.
His butt hits the ground.
Well,
He goes,
actually,
"Ugh."
if Pickney had the head part, he should swing down and land on his feet.
Still.
Depends on what Pickney does. Pickney, do you hold on? Pickney!
Pickney.
Did we lose him
Where'd
again?
Epiphany!
Oh, they can't hear you.
No.
Ah.
Can't hear me.
He's there, but his mic's not working.
Doodle-ay.
Hello?
Gotcha.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Yeah, something's wrong. I had to keep disconnecting from the voice chat and reconnecting to do it.
Booger.
But yeah, I'll hold on to him and playfully like toss him and catch him.
He's starting to look a little bit sick. You may want to let him down.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but mud stuffing.
Ugh. Yeah.
Except this time it's projectiles.
Ugh.
I place him down and pat him on the head.
He kind of like looks at you, like, what are you doing? And he steps back. Like, you fight me?
Hmm?
They don't know what that kind of affection is like.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No worries. I don't fight little youngins.
Oh. I fight youngins. I'm gonna be a warrior.
So,
He puffs
Yeah.
his chest out proudly. He says, "You look like warriors. Are you? What are you doing
depends.
here?"
More of adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing
Yeah.
here anyway?
Well, right now we're trying to get wood for a village.
Oh,
Stone. Yeah.
we
And
know
some
where wood is.
I thought we were getting wood.
Both.
I
We're
was
looking for
getting-
both. We're just getting supplies.
Yeah.
It's just that Blanche has a pickaxe, so that's what she's gonna gather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Merle says,
If you
"You know
like.
where the wood is?"
Yeah.
Do,
There's
Can you
some
show
in a
us?
cart.
do tell.
Yeah.
Cart?
Yeah.
The cart.
And,
Can you take us to the carter?
Mm.
Yeah, they're gonna. You know where it is. We left there earlier.
Mm.
And they scoot down under the foliage, and they say, "There's rock." And they keep going down the path, and they say, "There's cart with wood."
Well, now
Don't
we
know
know
why
what happened
Daddy
to the
wanted
cart.
it. Don't know why Daddy wanted it. They took it.
Where is your daddy, dear?
They say, around the rock. And they point at this rock right here.
Oh, crap. So their camp's right there.
Yup.
Okay, so... what's the plan here?
I have a great idea.
Merle wishes
Why
to
don't
sneak.
All right.
Where's Merle sneaking to?
The camp, I assume.
Okay. I say, Merle, where you go? Pritcha follows you. Didn't you want wood?
Merle's just having a lookie.
It's boring.
It's fun if you try to stay hidden.
It's a game.
Yeah.
The concept is lost on her.
It's like a game of hide and find.
Roll me
If
a
you get
persuasion.
seen, you get hit.
Roll me a persuasion to persuade her it's fun.
We'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah. She kind of like starts to like get into that idea.
Oh, wow.
She's persuaded by Merle.
Merle says, well, all right. Now, you gotta sneak
All
around.
right.
Sneak around as much as you can without getting seen.
Okay. She starts dropping into an army crawl like you did. Shimmies around. She kind of looks like a worm. She's not doing a very good job of it.
Well, while she's doing that, what does Merle see in the camp?
Merle sees goblinos that are going to the token layer. There they go. That one is noticeably different from the other two. He seems to be conducting with a great deal of authority, and the other two are kind of listening. They'll kind of look at each other, you know, say a little something, you know, you know, and look back at him. And they're not really doing much except talking. But then the goblin boss leans down in the dirt with a stick, and he starts drawing a little bit. And it kind of looks like a map. And yes, Grincha, that is Goblin Boss Dad.
Okay. Can Merle see what the map looks like from here?
You're gonna have to get in a little closer, about right here. You have to sneak a little closer.
Could he crawl on top of the rock for a vantage point?
Yeah, he could do that.
All right. What's my checks?
Let's see. Now, I'll say. Let me look at the skills. How about give me an acrobatics to get up quietly on top of the rock? Because this are okay, got that. And your choice of perception or investigation. Now, perception is not going to tell you as much about the map. Investigation will.
Well, investigation is a garbage. So let's go with perception.
I'll say that you have to be up there a little longer with straight perception.
Okay.
So, let me really quick. So, first turn, you see, let's see, kind of a square layout. And you see him draw a few little lines in the dirt. And you see some shapes start to appear in the squares. And the biggest square is the last thing you see before he makes his perception check.
Do I need to make another stealth?
Yeah, make another stealth.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
Shit.
Well, hold on. He hasn't rolled his. He doesn't have a clickable, so I have to GM roll it. Okay, you pass.
Oh, thank
Oh.
Merle, you recognize the big shape as the tavern, and he is circling at the stables behind it.
Mm. Okay, do I see anything else?
No, they seem to now be talking over the drawing. This one gets in for a closer look. So now the goblin boss is kind of waving his hands a little bit, and they seem to be talking about things. And he kind of, points down at a few more things on the little dirt map, but he's not doing any more drawing. He even lays his stick to the side, and then kind of looks at it and kicks it in the fire, and they kind of like laugh. There must have been a joke told or something.
Mm. Merle, what is happening?
Merle makes a complex series of hand gestures.
Mm-hmm. Again.
Oh, Grincha!
Grincha, you tuned away from 99.5 MURL
God.
Oh, Pickney!
during the commercial
Oh,
break.
no.
Lena! Come on, Baroness!
Jesus, I'm gonna try again. Try.
It was lost on all of you. Merle,
Okay.
if you would like to slide down from the stone, you can probably do so quietly since you already picked out the quietest spots to get up on.
Okay.
Getting down's a lot easier than getting up anyway.
Okay. He'll come down.
Okay.
And then he'll walk over here and tell everyone that he's drawing pictures of the town.
Critcha is belly crawling after you at an extraordinarily slow pace.
Okay. Merle goes over to the children. He says, "Oh, you come here. Come here."
She comes. They kind of like look at each other and think it's really funny to go over here.
So Merle says, "All of you go over there."
One gets in the cart, one follows your instructions.
You guys remind Merle of himself when he was a child. He says, "Would y'all like to play a trick on the boss?"
Oh, God.
Critcha goes pale. Maka and Raka step up and look interested. She says, "No, I'm going away." And she goes over here.
Okay. Let's see.
I follow her.
Do you say anything, or
You talking to me?
Oh,
Are you talking
Anybody?
yeah, Blanche.
To Blanche?
Blanche or Merle, yeah. You just hanging out with her.
Merle, you go first.
Okay. Merle says, would you like to trick him into thinking that you're in trouble?
I'm big and brave. I'm not in trouble.
That's what the trick is.
Oh. Oh. They look pretty delighted with your cleverness.
He says, this one's called hostage.
Oh shit.
What that
boy.
be? How you play?
He says, you pretend to be prisoners.
What? Why don't you be our prisoner?
But you're the warrior.
Yeah.
You're the warrior. It's easy for Merle to be the prisoner.
Why is that damn pig here?
I don't know. He goes back to the ethereal plane.
He was trying to find some more streams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they look at Grincha, Lena, and Pickney and say, are you going to be prisoners too?
Different kind of prisoners, but
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying we're not getting the fun part?
Aw.
No, you have the funnest part. We have the boring part.
Your part gets you get to scream and be
Ooh.
loud and make lots of noise.
Ooh. They start kind of rubbing their hands.
Oh,
They
not
like
right
it.
now. Not right now.
Oh.
Okay. You gotta wait.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
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 The rules are
Okay.
you have to be real
scream.
good at acting.
Like screaming?
Yes.
Oh,
This isn't going to go well.
we can do that.
No, this is not going well. Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you stay right beside Merle.
Okay. Merle's left or our left and right?
It don't
Like
matter.
this? Like this?
And I tell Grincha, it's just a game. It's gonna be a fun one too. When I play along with your brothers.
No.
I bet your
you
father will
don't
get a good laugh.
You don't upset Daddy.
And I point to the woods. Oh, Grincha, look at over there, something shiny. And I try to knock her out when she turns around.
Do me a deception check.
Oh Lord.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
God damn it.
She says, I've heard that before.
She's probably used
Really?
that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, let's go to the
And
tree
with-
then. If you're not gonna, you're not participating. Let's go over to the tree where we saw you, and just hang
With
out
some
for a
su-
little
trees.
bit.
Bring the snacks
I
with you.
won't follow. I won't fall for more tricks. And with some surprising dexterity, she runs into your dress
Whoa.
and kind of grabs onto your leg.
Can I try to pinch a nerve to make her fall asleep? Do I know that?
Yeah. Do me just a straight strength check to see if you can do that. Yeah.
Oh.
She snapped at her neck.
I was
Jesus.
about to say, oh my
snapped her
God.
Nah. You just cut off oxygen just long enough to feel her fall to the ground.
Oh, God, that's so bad for you.
Dang.
I tie her up
To the
and bring
tree?
her over. I tie her up and bring her over
Oh,
to the
So,
to our hostage situation.
I look at Blanche and she's like, what did you do to her?
Yeah,
She's asleep.
she's a lot. She is a. Can I check her pulse real quick?
yeah.
Okay.
Do me some
Arcana.
medicine.
Oh, damn it. Hang on.
It'll be
Ooh, I
low,
have
don't
medicine.
worry. Yeah. All
Oh,
interested
please.
parties may do medicine. Oh, Lena, you can tell she's passed out.
Okay.
You can tell she just fell unconscious.
How did
Poor
she
kid.
get unconscious?
I put Grincha into Merle's arms.
Critcha.
Grincha.
Because
No,
I'm
not-
Grincha.
Oh, Grincha, Grincha. Goddamn cheese.
Do we still have the hobo stick?
Yeah, I guess
Grincha has the
Grincha
hobo
has
stick.
it.
I hold out my hand
Yeah.
for the hobo stick.
I give it to Merle.
I put Critcha
Okay.
on the hobo stick.
Mm.
I
Okay.
sling it over my shoulder.
Okay. So she's kind of spilling out of that bandana there, huh?
Sort of. And then
Okay.
I say, okay, the game begins.
They said, ha 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 ha, you got Critcha! We never get to have Critcha play as the smack. You got her! They don't think anything's weird.
Okay.
You can tell that they probably, like, knock each other out on a regular basis.
No kidding.
So Merle walks into the camp with goblin children.
They
in tow.
follow. Okay.
And he says, "Hey, old goblins, you stop right where you at." And whenever they start getting closer, he sort of shakes the stick threateningly and holds it near the rock, like he's gonna pull a Monty Python beating the cat.
God.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus. I like where you're going with this.
The boss says, Critcha!
Well, it ain't Rocka.
Or Saka.
And then he gives the other two kids the signal to scream.
Okay, they get really into their roles, and they jump up on the rock and over the foliage, and they just beat their chests and scream. They don't look like prisoners. They look like they're having a great time.
Most likely.
Oh, God. I knew.
Ah! As loud as they can.
Damn it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Distraction.
You're right, Grincha. We should have been more specific.
They start parading around doing it.
The ones behind me,
Doing-
if the goblins can't see the people behind me, could they move into positions?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
You can tell they are very focused on the Critcha on a stick.
Okay.
Am I able to climb above the rock?
Damn it.
Huh? What was that?
Can I climb above the rock?
Yeah, you can. Now they will see you if you stand up on the rock.
Yeah, I think I'll go around through the foliage.
I can use Mask of the Wild then, right?
Describe it? Oh,
What's my
You can
movement
try to hide when
distance?
lightly obscured by foliage from heavy rainfalls, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena.
yeah. If you, yeah. Since there's foliage next to the rock, you can be obscured in that.
Yeah, and hide is different from stealth. Because when you're hidden, you're completely outside of their basically their range of perception. So it allows
be
things
like
sneak
here?
attacks.
Yeah. Sure. As long as you stay in the foliage, your Mask of the Wild is active.
Okay.
So can I move here?
Yeah, you can move there.
Okay.
All right. Well, Merle notices you are drawing nefarious designs upon that town.
This one goes over and kicks it. Kind of scuffles it. Says,
Oh,
no.
Lord.
Merle still remembers.
Boss says, give us Critcha. Maybe you remember wrong.
Merle will give you Critcha when you make a deal with him.
He gestures for you to elaborate.
You take the little goblins and you march west until your feet stop moving. If Merle sees you here again, and he shakes the Critchus stick at the rock.
Oh, Ronnie has to go. Well, I mean, he'll be back. But...
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see.
The Critchus stick.
Meme it.
Gobbo on a stick.
God.
That's good.
Merle's gonna make it into a globbo on a stick.
Oh boy.
Maka and Raka come over and they're kind of looking at her dangling out of there. Start kind of touching. Kind of pulling at her hair and stuff.
Oh wow. All right, he's back.
All right.
Okay.
So, what is the goblin? How does the goblin respond?
Let's see. For Goblin, deal is when both parties get something. It sounds like we leave home and I only get useless daughter back. I make more. Make better deal.
What a goblin ass.
Merle laughs.
What a dick.
He said, "Be awfully hard making more when Merle kicks your nuts off."
Sneaker, sneaker, sneaker.
You want a stomping? Merle's got a foot with your name on it.
Ooh.
He starts saying something, and y'all don't need to make perception, but this one is moving off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Merle can see that the daughter is not a bargaining chip. So I'm going to ready an action, and if they attempt to move, and actually if any one of them moves anymore, he's going to drop the stick and try to make a sling attack.
Okay.
I'm also gonna ready an action, so whenever Merle drops the stick, I'm there to catch it.
Okay. Given the way they beat each other up, he's not too worried about her hitting her head. But anyway.
Well.
Merle says, "Your move, Gobbo."
Well, this one takes an invitation to move.
Okay. Merle drops
and
Critchus.
Shit, are there more of them? We should probably drop that one.
Now can I rage?
Yes.
Roll initiative.
If you just roll it, does it automatically add you to the turn order?
It should.
Yeah.
It sure does. Okay.
Wow, Gobbo rolled a 0. Oh, never mind.
No, I just added a turn.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, get you initiative. So does it? Yeah, it sure does name them what they are. Well, you notice that one doesn't have a shield.
Actually, I'm not seeing any name on mine. You probably have the names hidden.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay, then they are. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't see Blanche's name either.
Yeah, my name's not on there either.
You know what? I bet y'all weren't selected on your token when you rolled the initiative. So you'll have to let Zia add you. Yeah, so when you roll initiative, make sure you're selected on your token.
Well, what's interesting is I do have Blanche. I have Merle, Grincha, and Lena.
Huh.
I don't
Yeah,
have Pickney.
I'm not on there.
It's because I selected my token.
Yeah. Well, Pickney is
Yeah.
not on there.
Okay.
So can he just roll again,
Well,
or should we just add him manually?
Yeah, just add
Yeah.
him manually. He rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, let's see. Add turn.
I guess he just fires right over Merle's shoulder. Oh, never
How
mind.
far does my longbow shoot? It's just at 150 to 600, something like that.
Oh yeah, you can shoot
Yeah,
him.
that's 150 feet. So grab your little measuring stick and you can shoot anywhere on this map, basically. And 150
Without disadvantage?
Yeah, 150 is the optimal range. Anything within that range you shoot normally. Anything outside of that range you shoot with disadvantage to a maximum of 600 feet. So 151 feet to 600, you can still make a shot. You just make it at disadvantage.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm on the line of sight with him, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Hold on, I want to go with this one. I'll shoot the one that's in the foliage.
Since he is obscured, am I right with this, Blake? Tell me if I'm right. You would roll with disadvantage if he's obscured.
Hold on. Let me pull up the cover mechanics. If you type cover in the compendium, it'll bring it up.
Okay.
So he probably has most likely in the tree line maybe half cover.
Okay.
And so he gets a +2 bonus to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
So it depends on kind of. He's not very far into the tree line, I'm assuming.
No.
So he's not really heavily covered in there. So yeah, he would have half cover.
Okay. So he gets a +2.
Yeah, +2
extra
AC and
dex.
+2 dex saves.
Okay. Now, ready actions go right now, correct?
Yeah, a readied action would go off immediately. So I would make the attack as soon as he moved. So.
Okay. So you do 9 damage to that guy, huh?
Yeah.
That is a powerful sling.
Wow.
You make him stagger. And I assume Grincha, you have caught the Critcha.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, she seems okay. Pickney, your turn. Now, who are you aiming for? That guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that when you want to ping, you click and hold.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? You hit him. If the arrow flies true through the forest, and you hear, "Ow!"
I got him, coach.
What is this, coach?
Wrong character.
Volskaya?
Yeah, I know. What's she doing here?
And the voice fades away.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Excuse me.
Sorry, it's the vapors.
It seems you raised a little hard there, Missy. Oops.
Pre-fight jitters.
That ends my turn.
Merle, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Merle says, "Regretting your decision yet?"
Hitler.
Nope.
No, it's Goblin.
Not regretting it enough yet, he says as it's its turn.
Yeah. It's a good thing that thing
on
didn't
this-
hit. It felled a tree behind him.
Now, Maka and Raka are starting to clue in that this isn't really a game anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking between you guys and the adult goblins.
Crap, I didn't want them to see this.
I didn't either.
It's an important part of their education.
Now
Balance
What?
is bad.
Fine.
Okay.
Live by the goblin, die as a goblin. Or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Just don't turn down deals with Merle.
Could have
Mhm.
saved them all this when we should have killed them earlier.
And
I
Raka
don't
looks at you and
like
goes,
killing children.
Raka goes, you kill?
No, dear, I don't.
Maybe.
I slay.
I slay.
Hmm.
No, dear. And I smile.
So,
Kind of wicked smile.
What does the goblin do?
well, they don't move yet. The goblin boss steps up to you, Merle, and says, you pay for taking what's mine. And he makes a multi-attack on you.
Ooh.
Oh shoot.
Hmm.
You got this, Merle.
From the first one, he swings down hard at you for 3 damage, and he whips his scimitar back. And with this one, with a particularly hard hit, he hits. Now, what's your total? He hits for 6 more damage.
9 damage to Merle.
Oh
Merle
god.
goes down.
Wow.
No. And I'm not a cleric. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Now, you will make saving throws. So,
Yeah.
if someone... I'll allow someone to...
Merle says,
Does anyone have...
Merle has time. Kill the goblins, and then he falls over.
Can we throw a Pokeball at him instead of to the Poke Center?
Right, and rush him to the Poke Center.
Bing, 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 bing.
Now, she didn't tell you this, but you did see the sign to the cemetery, and it's very likely that some sort of acolyte or a cleric might be living there. Just heads up, you know?
Yes.
So, Lena, avenge your Merle.
Damn it.
You only get one Merle.
I know, but I was gonna go after the one in the bushes.
Just grab a Snickers bar. Yank yourself when you're hungry.
I know, but if he's going for reinforcements...
I can get him. I can get
Probably
him.
like a hobby chance that he
You
might.
can get him?
Yeah, I have a crossbow too, remember?
Yeah. Alright.
You just need to slap him in the face and he'll die.
You're in... Well, okay, never mind. We're in the west.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It works here.
Yeah. And
So
I go for Daddy.
I have a question.
Okay. Daddy.
Oh,
Eat
Daddy.
that damage.
Mm.
And
Oh,
he
God.
staggers and coughs hard.
Gotcha. Slay!
Slay him.
Black.
Yes.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna grab this little guy here and knock him out.
Well, you do it.
Alrighty.
You don't have to make any checks. I mean, he's just kind of standing there.
That's her action.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Unless you have a bonus action or anything.
Do I have a bonus
No.
action?
You would have used your bonus action to rage.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Let's give him a little sleepy face. You know what? I'll give him that little fist because you like punched him.
Oh wow.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't slap him. She literally punched the living crap out of the kid.
Wow.
Sweet but very muscular hand.
You want to these kids to watch their dad get killed?
What?
No.
Can't hear you from over here.
Well, that's why I knocked them out. 2 out of 3 is good.
What's Grinch?
Last one's a liar.
Yeah.
What?
What's Grinch?
Grinch's turn.
It's your turn.
Rocka's the only one. No, Maka's the only one that's pretty much awake, right?
Yep.
I turn to Maka's like, I'm sorry. And I take my crossbow and I shoot at that goblin.
Okay.
Hit.
Oh shit.
Oh, you definitely hit.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Can we trade bows?
that sorry to Maka was just like the god saying, it's okay. Do what you gotta do.
Just take it.
Wow.
The Goblin kids
you-
probably actually understand this.
Yeah.
Chances are the boss
They-
probably killed whoever was in his place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True.
So you barely hear a little yelp before you hear it as it pins him to a tree.
Ooh.
Wow.
Now, the next one doesn't seem to really
Want to fight anymore?
fight.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to go up and try to grab Rocka. Does anyone stop him?
I want to.
I can't.
Why? That's
You
his
can
kid.
see. Yeah, you can see an unusual amount of concern on his face. Unusual for a
I say
goblin,
let
at
him go.
least. Oh, that was one. He makes it to here. Now, on this time, Maka steps up to Merle and starts kind of pulling at him. And he looks like really nervous about saying this to the boss. But he says, he not trying to be boss. And Pickney, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to save Maka, right? The one that you knocked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maka is currently on Merle. And it
the
seems
one
like
that's
he's
being
trying.
grabbed.
No, the one
Oh.
he's being rescued from us, not the other way around.
Yeah,
Just saying.
That's
Yeah.
not how I say it.
Oh Lord.
He's capturing our little ones.
I mean, are you adopting them? Do you understand what that means?
the winner writes history.
That's true. I'm gonna use my longbow and try to shoot that goblin.
Okay.
Please miss.
Nope, ain't got
hell.
them.
With devastating accuracy.
This is a massacre.
It hits
Front of
him
the
hard
children.
in the chest, and he goes sliding back.
Right in the blowhole.
Now he's covered
thin
in his
trail of-
dad's blood.
Yes, a thin trail of blood has kind of hit Rocka and gone back in the dirt.
He doesn't know that
With-
he's knocked out.
At least this
Merle,
isn't
make
Benny
me
watching this. He'd be.
make me your throw.
Made it.
All right. That is
Nice.
one more success,
Oh, yeah.
and you are free.
No, I need 3 successes.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Okay. The boss is looking around at the dead goblins. And he looks at the children, wondering what possessed them to get cozy with a bunch of longshanks such as yourselves. He, as a bonus action, is going to, let's see, well, he's not in any threatened zones. Because this is as close as he can get, he is going to back up and take the hide action in there. For his main action, you hear a war horn sound.
Oh, damn.
God.
I knew it.
I knew we probably should have just killed the leader in the beginning.
Ugh.
We're actually not too bad off. I'm the only one that has damage.
I'm sorry. He crit.
No,
Oh.
with 9 HP, I pretty much expected to drop. So it's no big deal.
You're an elf too, right, Merle?
What's that?
You're an elf too, right?
Yeah. Gotta get to that level 2, man. If I can survive this.
Yeah, no.
Does anyone have a potion of healing? Merle does, actually.
I have a potion of healing.
Merle can also cast Cure Wounds.
Merle can solve his own damn problems.
Well,
I tell you what, if somebody would like to spend their action looting Merle's potions and open up the potion and pour it in his mouth, they can.
Whoever's
I
closest.
have healing word. I don't know if that's gonna help.
Any healing.
Oh, yeah.
Any healing works.
Yeah,
I
it
have
stabilizes
one too,
them.
unless if somebody can catch it.
I have a potion too, but I'm planning to go after the leader.
Yeah, you go after the leader, and then I'll heal Merle. Just we'll do something like that.
It's Lena's. So what happens now?
Lena, it's your turn.
I guess I go looking for the boss.
Okay.
So do I have
Make
to...
me some perception. Oh yeah, let me
Perception.
X out that guy. So it's him.
God, my perception is really bad.
Well, we'll see how it shores up against his
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah. You can't seem to get him. You can't find where he went.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was a free action if you would like to make another.
Another check for him? Or...
Something else.
Well, the area is flammable. I can just light him up.
Light him up, 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 light him up, up, up.
Light him up, up, up. He's on
Fire!
Alright.
Now where are you aiming?
Aiming right... Well, I guess I thought he was hidden here. So I guess I'm aiming like here-ish.
Be careful for us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't set Merle on.
So that has 120 feet.
Purify his soul with it. with fire.
It is
So are you aiming like that?
Z, you might be on
Like
the GM
what?
there.
Yeah, I can't see.
Oops, I'm sorry. The hell of GMing.
I kind of wish there was some kind of visual indicator for what layer you were on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
So like that?
I thought 120 feet was just the range. I didn't think that was the
No,
blast.
wait. Are you casting Firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's not doing breath weapon.
Oh, so where are you trying to aim then?
Yeah, I was trying to aim in, like, in this area. Just right
Okay.
here in the bushes. I just was like, I'll light it up and flush him out.
Okay.
Yeah, Firebolt will set on fire unattended flammable objects, so there is a possibility that if there's dead leaves or something,
Yeah.
provided
We'll
they're
see.
dry enough, Firebolt could set them on fire.
Okay. Well, you do start a tiny fire. You don't hit him, but you hear some jumping as he jumps back and ends up there.
All right, who's next?
Blanche.
Baroness Blanche von Bear.
And I go over and I hit. Or try.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Not a hit, unfortunately.
Dang.
How do you miss a dying man?
Well,
He's
I'm
pretty
navigating through
determined.
Oh,
Okay.
good point.
There's a quick question though. From where I am, if I move into the line of sight, more backwards to the forest.
Sorry, I think you might have cut out.
I said, if I start moving to his line of fire, like to the square, where the length of where he is at,
Mm-hmm.
and will it be an advantage since he's further back from where I can shoot him?
Where you want to move to?
Right there.
Right there. Yeah, there's no, you won't have any advantage or anything. Actually, he's probably going to count as having half cover against you. Maybe even. Hold on, let me open up the.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Will it be a disadvantage still?
I would probably rule half cover there, which just means that he would get +2 AC versus you.
Okay.
Zio, do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Roll higher than a 14.
Well, it's
Right.
I think it's going to be Grinch's turn next anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, my healing word is a bonus action, so could I take an action to try to shoot the boss bear or the boss goblin?
Yeah. Yeah.
He just gets 2 + 2, right? Because he has half coverage.
Yes, it's just a +2 to his AC.
Okay.
And any dexterity saving throws. Ooh. No, it it pings off of his armor.
God damn it.
Seriously.
Fucker. And then healing word for Merle. Because that's
For
a bonus
Moyle.
action right there.
Merle, you rise from your grave.
Zombie!
It's a 5. A 5.
Oh, crap. Look at you heal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 7 HP. 3/4 of my life. Lord have mercy.
All right. So I move right here.
Right, chomp.
Ah, chow.
I reach him, right?
Yeah. You're in.
Yeah.
You got line of sight.
Okay. Alright. I am going to attempt to shoot at him.
I'm sorry. I thought you said you're attempting to shit at him.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's my mic, because it's been happening to the same thing.
Ooh.
Damn.
oh. Yeah, I mean, with that cover, it's rough on your arrow.
God damn it, people.
You were close. You were close, but it just...
Okay.
All right, Merle, you're up.
Get your revenge.
Kill him with fire.
Best revenge is to live well.
Now, Merle, as you get up, you notice Mako was kind of like holding on to you.
Okay.
What's he doing?
He was trying to prevent the boss from from interpreting you guys as challenging him on his leadership. He was saying that you guys weren't trying to be boss, because he knows that the last time he saw this kind of violence, it was a challenge for leadership.
Boy.
I see a way out.
Ah, boy.
For them.
Man, I kind of feel bad now.
I've been feeling bad.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. God.
I have been feeling bad for these kids.
I know.
I don't.
Ronnie and I are the only ones who give a damn.
If we kill the dad, that means you're the leader, so they get to live.
Merle says, "What can Merle do for you?"
We can teach them the ways of the wild.
Be the new leaders.
Take them back
says-
and make them citizens.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Well, I mean,
kill the
we still
leader.
can do
We
that.
can do that.
Because we'll be considered.
You can do it.
Merle will be considered boss. No, I'm just saying.
It depends on who kills the boss.
Yeah, I know. And right now it's Merle's turn. Get your revenge. Kill him with fire.
He doesn't say much. He just kind of gets up off of you and watches. And he says, let me think. We are not playing game anymore, are we?
Unfortunately, no.
You are warrior?
Just like you.
You win?
Merle kind of looks at the blood on the front of his robes. He says, "Well, technically."
When we go down, we don't get back up. I'm glad you got back up.
Merle appreciates that. Merle will show
He
you.
kind of.
It says Merle will show you how to get back up.
Okay. He scampers up on the rock and sits and watches.
Okay. Merle says, yells, "Duck, Blanche."
A duck.
Duck? Where?
No, I know what a duck is. I've hunted ducks.
I like duckies.
A duck.
Did that work?
That's why I say it, duckies.
That didn't seem to work. Maybe did I hit cancel? Maybe I hit cancel. Hold on. No? Number one. Submit. Okay.
Now Blanche has a average intelligence. She's not dumb.
Nobody's dumb as Merle. Give me a second. My spells are not working.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's nice.
So
he makes a dexterity saving throw, correct?
so does Blanche.
Ah.
Can she have advantage if since I warned her?
If it's friendly, yeah.
Yes, she
Okay.
can.
I just. Well, I just made it.
Okay. Now it's save.
Barely make
It's save or no damage. So if he makes the save, he takes nothing. Actually, yeah.
Now, what about the exploding?
Well, the attack roll up at top is is the hit. So I missed on the I missed on the hit, but the secondary effect is the target and everything within 5 feet saves or takes 2d6 cold.
Well, he is dying and he stumbles out of the way of your first attack, but one of those shards gets him, and he steps forward a little bit and kind of looks at his daughter one last time before falling over and dying.
Well, it's official. We're adopting them.
Yes.
It's done. They're ours now.
Now, I will say, move quickly as you hear the approach of more from the south.
Crap, I'm from the south part.
Uh-oh.
Can I scurry and grab this little dude?
Yeah, you can.
I got. Oh, okay.
All right, now we also got to grab the cart and run back with it.
You
Don't
grab the
forget,
cart,
Manga.
Annie.
Actually, now it depends on how many are coming. If we set up in advantageous positions, we may be able to.
How?
Merle jumps up on top of the rock to see what he can see.
So far, you see 3.
3, huh?
Can you use
Now, these are
hard to tell?
these are carrying shields, unlike the other 2 that were just setting up in camp.
Yeah, these guys are ready.
Okay.
How many times can I use Mask of the Wild?
It's a passive effect. So basically, as long as you are in mild natural cover, you can attempt a hide check.
Okay.
So where are we at in the turn order? Are they all next?
They spent their time getting here and surveying the scene.
Okay.
So do we still have to roll?
So it's Lena's turn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now I see them. Sorry. We just don't know if there's more coming.
I'd say
Okay, 40 feet. I can do this.
we knock them all out, put them on the cart, so they don't see more killing, because most likely they'll follow us back to the village if we don't kill them now.
What I can do is distract them while you guys make the escape and then run right after.
Hang on. I don't know if it'll work. I kind of want a firebolt, but I just want to do it like right in front of them.
Hey, watch this.
Watching.
All right.
Watching.
That's 30 feet.
Yeah.
If you were here, this is 30 feet.
Let's
see. You'd have
okay,
to
so I can bump
up
up
a little bit closer. A line of acid could hit these 2.
Oh, yeah.
2.
Alrighty. Aim for these 2.
Okay.
that's a dexterity save, which is 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency, if I'm not mistaken. I wrote it on your character sheet over in your features.
Yes.
So that's going to be what?
Not 8.
Plus con mod. I think I put a 3 there, didn't I? So it's going to be a 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's what I'm counting.
Dex saves from the 2 in the top.
Okay.
And the damage is 2d6 acid.
Okay. 1 makes it.
And it's half damage, so if they make the save.
Yeah.
So roll 2d6,
Yeah.
Helen.
It says it's rolling. There we go.
Okay. So 1 is. Do you round down for that or round up?
Round down. 1 takes 5. one
Okay.
takes
So
2.
1 takes 2, and I'll say the one in the front takes the brunt of the damage. He ain't feeling too good. And this one takes 2.
I believe that
it's-
line is a once per long
Day thing. Yeah.
hold
Or
on.
once per long rest, I guess.
Yeah, let me look it up.
Oh,
real
did
fast.
he move?
I could have sworn it was once per day, but we might have been doing just long rest.
Oh, short or long.
Okay.
Well, it kind of sizzles at him, and he kind of yells and flails around. The one behind him, it hit him on the feet, and he's kind of yelling now too.
Okay. I guess I'll use my free action or whatever to move back.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, your move action. Yeah,
Yeah, you still
Okay.
got
if you have a
movement
little bit
left.
of movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she moved up about 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
and then back 10 feet.
All right. So, Blanche, it's your turn.
Okay, so are we moving the kids into the cart and leaving, or are we taking these guys out?
Yeah, move along. We'll distract them.
Yeah, I say that we put the kids on the cart and then kill them in case they might try to follow if they see us and follow us back to the village, because I don't want them going back to the village.
They're
Yeah, I'll
going to
make
attack
sure.
the village anyway. That was their plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Clarify.
But without a
To
leader, they
clarify.
don't know
Hold on. Zia's trying to
I don't know
speak.
if.
Here, I'll type.
Okay.
You guys
I mean, the
continue
way I
talking. I'll
see
type
it, the
it.
village has better defenses.
Truth.
But we're trying to build up the defenses. If they attack, they start whittling away at our defenses, and I don't want that either.
But we still have some. I
Well,
don't know.
it's probably wise to fight as a withdrawing action here. We kind of have the advantage because we are outside of normal movement range. Only Merle can be reached at this point. Yeah, Pickney is out of range. Lena is in range, but we can all pull back slowly and kind of whittle them away. And if more show up, you know, we can be in position to run.
Mm-hmm.
We're not that insane now. Come on now.
We feel so bad about this. We just want to remove all evidence that it ever happened.
And never speak of it again.
Likes it never happened.
I will never work with this party again.
Yeah, so does it take me an action to put Roka into the cart? Is that Roka?
She can't
If
just
you
toss
just
them
sort of,
in.
yeah, if you just kind of toss them in, it's free.
Okay.
If you're like carefully tucking him in amongst the wood, then I would say that's an action.
I toss him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grinch does not like that.
Oh.
He bounces in like a rubber ball.
They're
Oh.
fine. They're fine.
He's used
And,
to rough treatment.
And so I make sure to get in front of Lena to cover her.
Okay.
I have a shield.
Wait, you have somebody too, Grincha? You have one of the little
Yeah, I
kids?
have Grinch.
Okay.
There's a Maka still left. He's up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Merle's gonna have to
yeah,
He
like,
was he crawled up on the rock.
Merle,
Yeah.
use your football hands.
Okay, how about this? Y'all wait until I get to that cart, put Grinch down there, and then toss Maka so that I have a chance to catch her. Jeez.
Well, I
That's
mean, I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be attacking,
terrible.
so you just do what you gotta do.
Okay. So is it now Grinch's turn?
So I'm
Y'all did
sorry,
everything you wanted to
do. Did Lena ready in action? Or I'm sorry, Blanche.
Yeah, I defend Lena.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Okay, then I take Grinch onto the cart. Right
Okay.
there.
Boop.
And I ready action to try to catch Maka if they throw her over to me.
Okay. Pick me.
Alright, I'm attacking.
Okay. The weak one up front.
Hold on, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna take the one in the back that hasn't taken damage yet.
Okay.
They still have foliage, right? So they still have a,
Plus
save.
two.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. It goes wide. Make me another stealth check
Okay.
to maintain your hidden status in the foliage. Okay. They aren't totally certain where that arrow was fired from. Barrel.
Idiots. Pathetic.
How disappointing.
This was Maka.
Yes.
Yep.
You want to come with Merle?
He kind of shrugs. You're a boss now. Yeah.
Hop in the cart with the brother and sister.
He gets in and sits on the front of it.
Merle's not very strong, so throwing him would be a bad option. He's wise enough to know that.
He's very wise, though.
He's actually extremely wise.
You're wise as fuck.
Just like other cognitive thinking
Yeah,
is just
it's his intelligence that's the problem. All right, Merle is gonna spend his other spell slot to ice knife this one in the back. Though, I'm not pinging.
Right there.
Why am I not? Oh, because I'm on the
Yeah.
ding dang. Okay, this one here.
Yeah.
So he is going to ice knife. Pachow.
Eek.
Well.
So they're gonna all.
Yeah, he misses with the big shard, but they all have to save against the secondary damage, which is beastly.
Yeah. Two of them take half. One takes all. I'll say the one that you fired initially at takes all the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So he drops dead. He didn't even know what hit him. So half and 9, so that's 4. This one dead. This guy 1.
Mm.
Merle's all out of big guns now.
Oh my god.
And let me delete them from the turn order. Well, this one looks at the dead arrivals. He looks at the ones that already died before he got here, and he looks at the dead boss. He looks at all of you, and he hightails it out of there, spending his dash action.
Smart.
We're screwed.
Damn it.
You intimidating his butt?
Mm-hmm. You get out of here.
He's taking his
Go
shit
ahead,
right at
dude.
us.
Yeah, you
He's got to lighten the load
You
to
basi-
escape faster.
yeah. He just yells, "Bye!"
Bye.
Bye.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know a lot of common. He thought that'd be the appropriate thing to say. And with that, you guys have earned 400 XP
Woohoo.
divided amongst yourself.
So there's what?
How much is that?
Wait, what?
Is it 500?
400 divided
400
by how
400.
many?
by 5. This is going to be 80 XP apiece.
Oh, 80. Oh, 80. My bad. My math was way off. Holy shit.
Oh, well, that's all I got. Okay. 80.
So that's 140 if we have 60
Yep. Those of us who played the first
Mhm.
session would have 60.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You played
Mhm.
last game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
It's alright.
Well,
Well, that was something.
we now have a lumber area to claim, so I would like Merle would like to roll to gather materials.
So the
Grinch,
Roll
it does
away.
the same.
I do as well.
Same.
It is your birthright. Roll survival.
Merle rolls a survival.
So let me get my notes and write all
I
that.
take
Now,
I get some of the stone. This is what I'm aiming.
yes,
Mhm.
with your pickaxe, you get +1 to that roll.
Woohoo!
16.
So Merle 11,
So
Grincha,
I think the way we
15.
decided to do it is add them all up,
right?
multiply by 5, and that's the material count we get,
Mm-hmm.
provided there's enough materials in this area. Now of course don't add Blanche's because she's going
Right.
specifically for stone.
Mm-hmm. So 11 plus 15 plus 15 plus 11. So that's 52. And then that's going to be 52 times. Now since remind me again? Times
5.
what?
Times 5.
Times 5?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 260.
So let me see. Let me open up our party treasure. And I'm going to put it under notes since we'll be putting it into the stash as soon as we get it home.
Mm-hmm.
Wood is, what'd you say it was?
260.
260. How much stone did we find?
So that would be 16 times 5?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 80 stone.
80 GP of stone. Okay. So there we go.
All right. Nice little haul.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone would like to search on stumps or goblin
I would.
camp or anything like that,
Stumps,
Or
stumps,
Elder
stumps,
Scrolls.
stumps.
make me more survival checks for mushrooms.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus.
Can't
Oh,
find
Jesus.
Blanche,
shit.
you find
Oh,
you
Blanche.
find the good mushrooms. Merle finds a mushroom too. Blanche,
find-
you find.
A
Yeah,
truffle? I find a truffle?
yeah, you find a truffle. You find a very good. We'll say anything over a 20 is a truffle. Merle finds like kind of an acceptable mushroom, like a shiitake mushroom or something like that. It's quite tasty.
So I find one shiitake mushroom. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I would like to search the goblins.
Me too.
Okay. Hold on, let me write truffle real quick. I don't want to forget what you guys get.
I search boss bear.
What do you
boss
search?
goblin. I searched the boss
Boss
goblin.
goblin? Okay. Let's see. He has 12 gold on him. And real quick, let me roll off my handy dandy thing if I can figure out how macro works. Okay. Roll magical trinket. Okay, you get a manipulating helm of chills. And real quickly, I will pull that out for you.
You get the good stuff.
No kidding.
For reals.
Now, this manipulating helm of chills, I will copy into the chat for you.
12 gold and the helm.
Now, ignore the attunement thing. We're not going to bother with that.
Okay.
Wow. That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So
Amazing.
roll a
Handy.
d4 to see how many charges of Ray of Frost it has.
Yeah, would you like to roll, or I can roll if you'd like?
Was that you rolling? Oh god.
Yeah, I rolled it real quick.
Apparently this guy.
It makes sense.
Shit.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, let him have it. Let him have it.
That's cold as a Ray of Frost.
you know what?
That's
You know what?
Let him have it.
You hear a phantasmal oink, and the pig rewrites history and gives you year 4.
I love you, Piggy.
Nice.
Did that count as one of my luck die that I got from the pig?
Yep, he
Okay,
spent it for you.
I'll be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to thank that marvelous pig when you get back to town.
I will have to thank that pig a lot of times, and I'll make sure that any mushroom that I find, I'm gonna feed it to that goddamn pig.
Yep.
Well, Pickney found the truffle.
Now, what were you searching for, Picty? Because I think you rolled earlier, huh?
No, this is my second one now. I was searching these 2 goblins right here.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all don't I don't really need to roll to search the bodies. I mean, they're not moving.
Mm-hmm.
So you just do it. Pickney, these guys didn't have too much. Now they did have some little goblinoid shields and weapons and some rolls of leather on it. Altogether, it's worth about between the 3 dead ones over here, it's worth about 10 gold if you bring it back to town and sell it.
Sounds nice.
Just in raw materials and stuff like that.
Yeah, every little helps.
Yeah.
Can we apply it to the defenses?
Now, what was that?
Can we apply those materials to the defenses?
Yes.
Awesome.
Now, I believe you've already hit your max on anything wood.
Yes.
But the iron, certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I search the campsite that was like right there?
Yeah, you can search it.
What do I find?
You find some small bedrolls, and up here, there's a little flag. It seems to have some sort of colors and crudely drawn emblem on it.
I take it back so that we can probably get somebody to look at it.
Okay. In the supplies over here, there's just water and food. There's some of that dry, hard bread that the kids were carrying off in their little hobo bag. You also see what looks to be maybe some pilfered stuff. Like, we'll say there's a set of armor that's a little bit too big for them. It's a set of medium armor made of leather. Probably would fit a human pretty well.
Oh, there it is.
Other than that, it seems like they were keeping their shinies and anything important kind of on them. Likely they didn't trust putting it down and not, another one might take it from the other if they put it down somewhere.
What was the first thing that I found in that campsite? I forgot that.
The flag, the food, the medium armor, the bedrolls.
Okay, the mini bedrolls.
Yeah.
I leave the bedrolls behind. It's like, we don't need that. That's covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're not too great looking anyway.
Probably full of pests.
They're kind of ratty. They might have fleas in them. You don't know.
Or bed
What
bugs.
kind of medium armor is it?
Let's see, it's some sort of leather. Let's see. Let me look. Let me look at what kind of armor there is.
It's a hide, chain, shirt, scale mail, breastplate, hat.
Let's see. This is hide armor.
I'm actually okay. I don't need it.
Okay. Well, is there anything else anyone would like to look at?
Can we hunt for steel? I mean iron?
There isn't really much in this area. While you were picking away at the stone, you didn't notice any deposits around it. It's not likely that there's much iron to be found here. However, you did, from their collective weapons, you did get about 10 gold worth of iron that can be smelted down.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we call this a win
Yeah.
situation and call it a day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get the kids back to town and decide from there.
Hopefully the veg people don't try to force them out.
Right.
Yeah, you might consider hiding them somehow until it might be a good time to bring up that you've adopted 3 goblin kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to really persuade them though, because especially when that same village is the one being attacked by their parents.
Yeah. I'll stay with them.
I'll stay with them too.
I
I
will
mean,
too.
but I sleep outside. I mean,
We
I will watch.
So basically, we all abandon the town and form our own goblin town.
but
Yes.
these are little kids.
Agreed.
Different story.
And if you think about it this way, we already know the defenses of the village, so a raid would be like stupid easy. Just
Well,
saying.
there.
But
We
to be
raid the
fair,
village and
we
make
are
that our
trying to
new
help
goblin
them out.
village because it's already built and shit.
But come on, Mayor G is she's the mayor of that.
Yeah, and she is kind of nice. So, and she was being fair with us. So, let's.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 stay with the kids and the rest go back to town. Stay.
Yeah.
I volunteer.
I
I mean,
volunteer as tribute.
Merle has promised to teach Maka how to get up when you get knocked down. By that, he meant he was
Okay.
going to teach him how to be a druid and cast healing magic.
Well, Blanche was like intrigued when the girl said she was a lady, so she kind of was like, "Well, I can teach you how to be a real lady."
Real ladies rage.
So she takes Grencha under her wing. Oh, she takes what?
Or-
What do you say her name?
Tuesdays when we
Kritcha.
meet the kids.
Yeah.
I take Kritcha under my arms and teach her how to be a noble lady / barbarian.
Oh man, this is gonna be
Right.
hell. Kritcha, Grencha.
Right now, she is still passed out, so she kind of flops under your arm. But
It's okay. It's okay. I'm already making plans for a dress and
But I
etiquette lessons.
can hear in the head say, "Oh, poor baby, she's all tuckered out. You knocked her out."
Oh, poor baby.
That's a
well,
scary mother.
Mm-hmm.
you have
But-
wood. You have stone, you have iron, and you have goblins.
Dun, dun, dun,
Responsibility.
dun, dun,
Responsibility.
Dun, dun, dun.
Parenthood.
Oh.
dun. Without the 3 rings. Well, without the 2 rings, I mean.
All right. I have
All right.
a child, y'all.
I guess we return to town.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
let's mosey on
Do
home.
the kids wake up on the way back?
Let's see. Kritcha seems like she might have, but you can't tell if she's faking being asleep or not.
I pinch her.
She's probably in shock.
No.
Well, she doesn't know because I kind of knocked her out before the battle.
I mean, either way.
Yeah. Because during the midst of it, and then she's probably one of the smartest out of the 3.
Good. That'll make education etiquette really good.
Or it could cause a really bad mischievous intent.
We'll see. Just be
Yeah,
gentle
right.
with her.
Gentle will be the least of our worries right now.
That's great. I don't have to be gentle with her.
That's what I fear.
It's fine. It's fine. My mother put me through the same thing.
Oh, Lord.
This is the reason why I sleep on the outside.
That's what's
Now, just a suggestion. You all remember as you're discussing children and what to do with them, you remember Bessie does have a son. She might have some good advice.
Yes. We can all raise children together.
Oh, Lord.
So,
And all children are
Think
basically
on that.
goblins, so
This is true.
it
This is
doesn't
true.
really matter what race, you know. So,
Mhm.
so the advice
They're all rowdy
is
little
all good.
shits. Yep.
Adventurers one day, parents the next.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Protectors is in the long run.
I'm checking my knees for arrows.
I kind of need some, so
you haven't taken
know.
an arrow to the knee yet, so you're still an adventurer.
yeah. Your knees are
alright.
still pristine.
We're gonna go have the blacksmith make us mithril knee pads.
Nah, give her some Daedrix.
Right?
After all, we do have a Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was it? Maka and Kritcha has a mentor, sort of. So where does that leave Roka?
Mm-hmm.
I'll learn on the ways to range.
Well, I think Rocco wants to be a warrior, right?
Rocco wanted.
Oh, Rocco
Yeah.
wants to be a warrior? Oh,
So it still might be good to either learn from Nina
Both
or
aspects.
I'm not a warrior.
then Blanche or
All
Merle.
right, then I have 2 kids.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I have 2 kids.
It seems like your family is used to, raising wild people.
aggressive people.
What's
Beg
up
your
with-
pardon?
But with how you say
With finesse.
there you go,
Beg your
yeah, there you
pardon,
go,
wow.
there you
Grace.
go.
With finesse
Wild.
and grace.
Wild finesse.
Should we keep the kids outside of town for now?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
At least to
Definitely.
keep them
Just
safe from harm.
Like right outside.
Well, Merle
Just use the-
instructs Maka to watch over the other 2 and to wait outside town. Since he's apparently the
Okay.
new boss, I'm assuming he'll obey.
Well, he's listening to you, yeah, because you're the new boss. So, yeah, he kind of listens. He doesn't want to get his ass whooped.
Mhm.
So, you feel like you can get a trustworthy job out of him.
Okay. Let me see.
All right, we got Gubbo children.
Mhm. We sure do.
Congratulations! You
Hey,
solved my
but-
Goblin Children puzzle.
Merle. Merle
Hey, who knows?
gives him a wooden animal whistle that he
Okay.
found and says, "Now blow this if you need my help."
He blows it immediately.
What do you need help with?
Food.
Hungry.
I do it.
Too much macaroni.
Merle says, "Okay, he'll get you some food." And then
Thanks, boss.
he makes a survival check and does not survive.
Oh no.
Do you
You
need
get
some help,
him-
Merle?
Oh God.
Wow.
Well, you get a handful of what you think are nuts, but a couple in the bunch are rocks.
Oh my god, guys.
Well, why don't you do something? Okay, there we go.
I'm done.
Mama
Good
bear.
night, guys.
Mama bear there.
Wow.
Mama Bear, I've got this.
Blanche
I'm
is
not liking
settling
this
into her
game.
role nicely. She gets them kid cuisine.
Oh
She has
God.
all
Oh,
the kids want.
Goodness.
What's next? You gonna find some Capri Sun?
Yeah.
Some of that. Some of
Some of
that.
that,
I
some of
want
that
Easy.
high
Johnny D.
C.
Oh
Well, if you
yeah.
stand outside long enough, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man, I
I-
wonder what
Alright.
Anna's gonna think
Dude,
of this when she gets
this-
back.
This is actually.
She's gonna hate that she missed the adopting the Goblin children.
Yeah, she is.
It's funny because it's Blanche Von Bear. She became Mama Bear.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Oh my god! I can say in the
Oh.
long
Gonna
run,
have to
these
change-
two
change her
goblins are gonna
name
be like our badasses,
to Blanche von Mama Bear.
and our 3 little minions.
Uh-huh.
Only take
Her
Wait,
2 little
Two,
bears.
2.
It's the beginning.
Her
of our
cubs.
army.
Oh god.
Smiles evilly.
Our cubs.
You
Yeah.
can
They'll
just
be the
feel the evil
finest
energy
goblins
emanating off of
ever.
Baroness von Blanche. Or Baroness von Bear. You can just
Is that-
feel
that evil black aura, like
just looming over from her. It's just like, oh God, what is this?
It's like the time that I watch Narcos.
Time to sleep with one eye open.
They'll be fine little children that can speak Elven, Draconian, Common.
Oh man.
That's what I know.
Perhaps you can enlist Grinch as a dwarvish tutor.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
They'll get
yeah,
the
yeah.
finest education.
You are a bard too, so you could teach them the ways of art and poetry.
Yeah, I can.
Something to think about.
That actually could also benefit to making it more easier to be liked by the villagers.
Mm-hmm.
To be
Sing this
honest,
verse!
to be honest, they'll be mostly learning etiquette and then sword training.
Very practical skills.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, looks like we're gonna have one big ass adventure alongside with this.
Yep, parenthood.
Whoa, no, they have parenthood. We're just guardians.
Still.
And
I
they'll
just
be outfitted
protect.
with
She teaches.
armor.
He protect. She attack.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, she parent.
So the goblin
Sight.
children are waiting outside,
Mm.
Yep.
and we re-enter the town, right?
Well, how about we leave the re-entering the town for next session?
Okay,
Okay.
that'll work.
I can,
Wait,
I can see it right
remember,
now.
we also have a cart full of wood, although we
Yeah.
have vastly
Right.
exceeded our maximum value for the time being.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Since I'm a noble,
Yes.
can I just go in and just, use my nobliness to be like, these are our adopted children, and let's leave it at that.
Now,
Well-
do you have the feat where people try to accommodate you as a noble?
I should as my background.
I believe you should. Check that for me real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, Blake's got the book. I'm gonna move you all over here, and somewhere out there's a card that I will find and put in here.
Oh
'Cause
my
I
God,
know
it's
that,
even-
I may have to go into Death House and get that stupid shopping cart I gave to Blake's character Arvid.
Okay, yeah, that's a feature of nobility. It says, thanks to your noble birth, people are inclined to think the best of you. You are welcome in high society, and people assume you have the right to be wherever you are. The common folk make every effort to accommodate you and avoid your displeasure, and other people of high birth treat you as a member of the same social sphere. You can secure an audience with a local noble if you need to. Now, some of that's going to be kind of a moot point here. However,
Okay.
she is going to walk with the bearing of somebody who is used to getting her way. And given that she is a barbarian with persuasion, she will probably exude an aura of both power and persuasiveness.
God, let's hope.
Yeah.
Or you mean God? We have her. Technically, she is God.
The way she's been rolling, pretty much.
Bear, help us.
Now bear in
That's fun,
mind.
Bear.
Should I roll? Should I wait till?
Well,
We're waiting for next week.
God is
Yeah, we'll
on
do that
shame on
next
bear.
With our luck, she'll roll a 1 tonight.
Yeah, just
On
the
how
right
much we're
time.
talking her up.
Just to balance
Mhm.
out. Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah,
so
let's-
let's maybe let her, and we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
Recuperate
Yeah.
her luck.
may I suggest?
Oh, wait! Before you talk to the people, feed the pig that truffle you found.
Yep.
There
All
go.
of you with a
That's-
mushroom, feed that pig. Feed that pig. Shut up, pig, for right now. You way over there. We can't hear.
You can certainly name the pig Seymour if you want.
It's a little Shop of Horrors reference. See me, Seymour.
Alrighty. Well, you guys, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
You have you have children. You made moral choices, and we shall pick up the next time. Thank you for playing.
Woo! Great
I'd
DMing.
scream louder, but my parents are asleep. Woohoo!
Alright, see you guys on the next episode of Western Marches.
West Marches.
West Marches, sorry.
Catch you on the flip side.
Boy!
Unless we're all here. Storm King's Thunder. If we're all here.
Yep. See y'all later.
Alright.
Later.
Bye, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
I'll be putting another poll on Facebook, so go vote.
Okay.
Easter.